Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sammy Ketchum, and welcome back to Sammy Ketchum TCG. Alright, guys. Well, welcome to November. November is the start to a lot of things here in the Pokemon TCG world. First off, Cosmic Eclipse is now available in stores and online on PTCGO. So that is very interesting, and I'm very excited for that. Also, at the start of November, we have not one, but two expanded regionals. All right, we have Richmond and we have Portland. Now, Richmond actually just finished up, and we have our first champion deck, which is Rowlet and Executor tag team with Vileplume, which is very toxic. I'm honestly really glad I did not go to Richmond because these two regionals, you can use the ban list cards that just got banned one last time before they get rotated. I think like the 15th or 16th they will get banned, but you can play with them in these two regionals because they're before the ban date. So this is the last time you can use things like Let Loose and Reset Stamp in the expanded format, things like that. That's going on for the beginning of November. And also later on in November, we're going to have Daytona Regionals, which is going to be really, really great for Cosmic Eclipse. Alright, also before that, I think we have, LAIC, I think LAIC, which has the Sword and Shield playmat, and I think you could also play Cosmic Eclipse there. So I think we will see Cosmic Eclipse on the stage there before we see it in Daytona, I think. But anyway, I am very excited to get started with Cosmic Eclipse, doing deck profiles. Hopefully I can do some battle videos to show you guys, maybe in real life battle videos, or maybe on PTCGO. If I can do that. I'm really excited to start testing because I'm tired of this format. It's pretty stale. Yes, I love playing things like Pikarom. I can play it until it basically falls off. But I want to play something new. I want to do something spicy. I want to get in there. And so without further ado, let's jump into this deck profile. All right. First off, we have ourselves 3 copies of Reshirom and Zekrom GX, Tag Team GX, all right? This card is the bad boy of the deck. It has 270 HP, and its first attack for a lightning and a fire energy. It basically does 90 damage. It does 90 damage times the amount of energy that you discard from your bench Pokemon. So basically what you do is, if you have something like Naganadel on the bench, and if you have energies in your discard, you can bring an energy from your discard with Naganadel, and use its ability. Or if you have like a couple of Naganadels on the bench, use their abilities to bring back an energy from the discard. Use this attack. It does 90 times the amount you discard from the bench. So I discard 1 from Naganadel, discard 1 from another Naganadel, discard another energy from somewhere else from your bench. And with, let's say, 90 times 2, what's that? 90 times 2, 90 times 3. 90 times 3 is 270, right? So that's a lot of damage. That's knocking out just about anything. So, you know, you could use things like welder to power up your bench. You can use things like Tapu Koko prism. I mean, I'll get into more of that when we do more of the deck profile, but I just want to explain to you that attack. Also, we have the GX attack, which is for 2 fires and 2 electrics. Basically, what this GX attack does is you can do 170 damage to one of your bench Pokemon, to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. If you played End's Resolve during this turn, then you can do another 170 damage. Alright? You know, this GX attack is very good when you're using End's Resolve, but End's Resolve is a very risky card, and I hate to say it, I don't think too many people will be trying that out. You know, it's a fun little gimmick to try. End's Resolve is just too risky, but it's a good GX attack. So we have ourselves 3 copies of that. All right, let's do this. We have ourselves 3 copies of Dedenne GX. Dedenne GX is part of the draw engine of this deck. Of course, when you're playing from your hand, you discard your hand and draw 6 cards. Self-explanatory. Really great draw power. Really helps you speed up this deck. Alright, we have ourselves let's do this. Let's do this. We are gonna do this. Boom. And boom. We have ourselves a playset of 4/4 Naganadel. Alright. What Naganadel does, it has this ability. This ability lets you get an energy back from your discard pile and attach it to one of your bench. Attach it to a Naganadel. This Naganadel, actually. And ability is... I can't. Charging up. I cannot believe I can't remember charging up. Alright. The ability is called Charging Up. You know, attach energy from your discard pile to this Naganadel. If you have 2 or 3 Naganadels on the bench, you could do at least 2 or 3 times to different Naganadels. Which is what this deck is going to do. You're going to get energies in a discard pile, and you're going to power up Naganadel. Now, the way you get energies in a discard pile is through things like Reshirom and Reshirom and Zekrom's attack, and also Heat Factory. You know, so that's self-explanatory. Have ourselves 3 copies of Turtonator. Turtonator is also very good for discarding energies. Turtonator's attack, Explosive Jet, for 3 fires, basically does 50 damage times the amount of energy you discard from anywhere in play. So you can discard the energies from him, you can discard the energies from the bench, from the Naganadels. The good thing about Turtonator in this deck is that Naganadels can at least get back some energies. You know what I'm saying? So even if you go kind of a little bit balls to the walls with Turtonator, you can basically go, like, if he's alive for the next turn, or if you have another one, you can go welder, attach for the turn, go charging up, and you're ready to go again. You know. Last of the Pokemon, we have Tapu Koko Prism Star. Tapu Koko Prism Star is in here to basically get 2 energies back from the discard pile and attach them to 2 of your bench Pokemon. Alright. And you remove them from play after you do that. So that's Dance of the Ancients. Alright. Now we're going to move on to our supporters. We have ourselves 4 copies of welder. Basically, you sit here and you attach 2 fire energies from your hand to one of your Pokemon, and you draw 3 cards. Great draw engine for this deck. Really helps with energy acceleration. Helps to get Reshirom's attack off. All right. We have ourselves 3 copies of Cynthia. All right, self-explanatory. Shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 6 cards. Very good draw power. All right. 3 copies of Volkner. All right. With Volkner, you can get an electric energy and also an item card. This is very good for finding your electric energies because we don't play a lot of electric energies. So you need something to search them out. Also, to get an item, any item, we can get reset stamp, we can get great catcher, we can get energy switch, we can get a cherish ball to find us a GX Pokemon, or any item that we so choose, which is very good with Volkner. I love running decks with Volkner, which you could tell. Alright, we have ourselves 4 copies of Mysterious Treasure. Mysterious Treasure is very good because you can basically find mostly all the Pokemon in this deck with it. You can find your whole Naganadel line, and also you can find your turtonators and also your Reshiroms. Because Reshirom is a dragon, Turtonator is a dragon, and Naganadel, the whole Naganadel line is psychic. Only Pokemons you will not be able to find are dedennes and Tapu Koko Prism. So this is very good. Discard a card from your hand and search for a dragon or psychic Pokemon. Alright. Have ourselves 3 copies of Cherish Ball. Alright. Self-explanatory. Search your deck for a GX Pokemon and add it to your hand. I originally had 4 copies of Cherish Ball in here, but I recently I cut it for a Pokemon communication. I cut it for Pokemon communication so I'll be able to find Tapu Koko Prism Star, so I can get electric energies back in the discard pile to get, to get energies in play quicker, faster for Reshirom's attack. So a Pokemon communication can go both ways. I could get a GX with it, I can get any Pokemon with it, or I could get this with it. It's really to find this, which is very good. You need a target to find that in this deck, because without that Pokemon communication, there's no way to pull this out. And basically, you really won't get this out till the late game, which by that time it may be, may not be. The game may be basically over by the end of the game. So I want to see this early to get energy out early, or whenever I can. Have ourselves 3 copies of Great Catcher. Great Catcher is a new card from Cosmic Eclipse. Basically, this says you can discard 2 cards from your hand, and you bring up a GX or EX Pokemon from your opponent's bench and put it in your active spot. So yeah, this is the new Gust. So this is replacing custom catchers in decks, and this is very good against GX decks. Basically, every single deck will be playing like 2 or 3 copies of this card because it is so good. Have ourselves 2 copies of Energy Switch. Self-explanatory. Switch one of your energies from one of your Pokemon to another Pokemon. 2 copies of Switch. Switch your active with one of your bench Pokemon. Let's do this. 1 copy of Reset Stamp. Reset Stamp says basically you can shuffle your opponent's hand into their deck, you know, and they draw prizes equal to the number of prizes they have left. So if they have 3 left, they draw 3. If they have 2, they draw 2. You know. One copy of Pokemon Communication. Like I said, I subbed the other Cherish Ball for this communication to help find Tapu Koko Prism Star. Alright, have ourselves 2 copies of Lysandre Labs. Lysandre Labs is very good in this deck to stop Pokemon tools like Choice Helmet. It's also to stop Fairy Charms. Also to stop spell tags on Malamar. You know, this is very, very good to help this deck counter certain decks, which is very good. I'm thinking about adding a Marshadow resetting hole to this deck somewhere. So I may try to fit that in here somewhere. I'm not sure yet. But just to let you know, I may be thinking about fitting a Marshadow resetting hole in this deck. Just in case people really want to play the Chaos Stadium. That'll kind of help against the Chaos Stadium. So also, we have ourselves 1 copy of Heat Factory Prism Star. Heat Factory, you discard a fire energy card from your hand and you draw 3 cards, so more draw power. This works in conjunction with charging up Naganadel. You discard a fire energy, draw 3 cards, and then you can get it back with Naganadel, which is very good, and which in turn helps power up Reshirom's attack. Alright, and then last but not least, we have ourselves 3, 6, 8 fire energy for our Pokemon. And then we also have ourselves 3, and see if I can get it in here. Let's just do this. See if I can do this. Alright, but 5. You can see at the end of that, that's 5 energies. Alright, there we go. We have ourselves 5 energies, 5 lightning energies for our Pokemon, for our attacks. Alright guys. But yeah, that is the deck. I hope you like it. There have been, I think, maybe a couple of variations of Reshirom already. But I think this one, I really like how this one is, how this one flows. Let me know if you like it. Like, comment, subscribe. And as always, take care of yourself and each other. Thank you.